Yesterday, of course, William Dudley decided to come out in advance of Jackson Hole, New York Fed president, saying that the September increase had grown less compelling. Obviously, Eric, we're waiting to see what Stanley Fischer, most importantly, says on Saturday. Is the Fed shifting here, and what does that mean for the markets?
I think the Fed is shifting, and so Dudley, of course, being the obvious example of that, but not the only example. We'll see what Jackson Hole has to say, but I can't imagine it will be all that different in the sense that there have been two new uncertainties introduced. One, of course, being China, the extent of the weakness, not just in Chinese financial markets, but economically, and simultaneously, I suppose, a question over just how these financial market movements will affect the real economy. The standard assumption is stock market moves aren't all that relevant. Of course, the fact that GDP recently was quite good in terms of the revision perhaps helps as well. And so it's not inconceivable that the world congeals in a way that allows a September hike, but I think it's much less likely. The market probably is about right here in thinking it's a 25 or 30% probability for September right now.
Structurally, what we have is China's two biggest customers, Europe and the United States, growing below norms to keep China growing with its export-dependent model. So that's kind of the structure. Nothing changed overnight, even though we got bounces. And I think until China adopts policies like healthcare reform, pension reform, things like that to lower the savings rate and encourage Chinese customers to consume, build up that domestic economy, we're going to be fighting this structural imbalance, and it could go on for a while.